open by itself. Thank you, MFC. In Finland, it opens automatically. So, should we wait here? I think she said to go outside and. This is Jimmy Blanchett.
Hello.
And we are both super tired.
A long trip.
Yeah, straight from Montreal, no?
Yeah, straight from Montreal.
And to Paris, and I straight from Finland, and then on the train. We were on the train together, and now we are here, Limoges, waiting, looking for Annick. Yeah, yeah, small
Can make a
clips.
story after.
Yeah, I want to make a story. Yeah, exactly. Well, let's see. She should find us easy.
Small fish.
Yeah. I mean, she knows what we look like. We know what she looks like.
Yeah.
Cold. It's cold, just like in Finland.
Check outside just in case that she's in the car
Sure.
waiting. Perhaps she didn't want to park anywhere.
Yeah.
Lightning.
In Finland, it's super rare to see lightning and thunder. Super rare. There's two cars coming. I'm pretty sure one of them is us.
That could be her.
Yeah, maybe the one at the second one. Ah, there. Okay, let's go. Hi! Well, my friends, this is Friday, one day before the conference begins, and I'm going to the orientation meeting. This is the building. It's amazing, no? It looks like a UFO. I'm going to enter now through the backstage here, and we'll be shown, you know, the technical aspects. Unfortunately, I cannot record much at the back or, you know, behind the scenes. You know, you have to be careful who you are filming, ask for permission. So I'm going to be busy anyway. So let's see what I can record, but I'll try. Yeah, I'll try to do my best. There's supposed to be a guy here at the gate. I don't know how I'm supposed to get in. Maybe through the, I don't know. Let's see what happens when I touch this. Nothing. Okay, ring. Select the number or something, it says. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna contact Jimmy here because he's already here. Wait, he's calling me. How is that possible? Hello? Hello? No? Yeah, he was calling me at the same time? Wait a second. Let's do this again. I'm calling. Hi! I am actually I'm here, but I'm at the backstage and I don't know how to get in. I think she said coming through the backstage, but there's no one here. Okay. But I don't know how to get in. I don't know how to get in. I'm at the backstage. Yeah. No, but I'm at the gate outside. There's no one here. How do I get in? I think, yeah, I think she, but I'm at the backstage. I'm supposed to go to the backstage, right? Or the main entrance. Now I'm at the gate outside. There's, yes. Okay, thank you. I wait here, bye. He was in the main amphitheater with the seats and all. Anyway, look at this. Talking about manifestation. I was at the hotel before, and I was thinking I need to add some more notes, handwrite them to my printed notes for my presentation, and I didn't have a pen. Look at this. It works. It's crazy. I want to take this. This is exactly what I needed. I was going to ask someone for the pen, maybe at the reception or something. So here it is. Look at this. The gate started magically opening. Okay. I guess maybe someone saw me. Now I guess I have to go here. I'm not sure. Personnel. I'm not the personnel, but I don't know if I'm supposed to be here. I don't know. Administration. This is open, but I don't know. Hello? Oh yes, hi! I was going in there. I'm recording, it's okay? I'm recording this whole adventure here, how I was trying to get in, talking to the video person, like, I don't know, and then suddenly it opened.
Yeah, it's a bit chaotic, you know, people are working, preparing stuff.
So how is it? Can I ask you, how the room, your impressions?
Oh, it's wonderful. I mean, the amphitheater is exceptional.
Yes?
The stage is beautiful.
Okay.
The lodges are beautiful, so it's going to be unique event.
It's going to be unique. Stage area. Let's see. Whoa. Wow, this is backstage. Oh, I thought this was it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my god. That is so big. Oh yeah. I wonder.
I don't know where they are. I don't know where. I saw Annick earlier, but she's running.
Okay. So. I was running. I was like, because I'm always trying to be very punctual, you know, especially in Finland, they are very punctual. I am very punctual, so I was stressing that I'm not going to be on time. Guys, this is the stage. This is the stage. And this is the audience. It's so big. This is very big. We feel like rock stars. We have backstage and back rooms and makeup room, and wow, look at this. Look at that. Oh my god.
Alors, donc ça c'est le micro. Je peux avoir en même temps débranché une plante toute simple.
Look at the effects the stage has. I mean, the screen has.
Voilà. Et donc, si ça suffit pour le public, c'était un premier truc. Ensuite.
I prepared the PowerPoint presentation.
Oui,
but like very fast. I did it very fast. It's nothing like super special. It's just to have some kind of a background while I'm speaking. So let's see how that works.
Je vais avoir. Alors, il n'y a pas de HDMI d'arrivée, mais je vais quand même brancher la plante avec.
Well, I'm going back to the hotel for now. I have about 3 hours there, and then we have a dinner at 8:30. Yesterday when we arrived, we had dinner with Annick, the organizer, and Jimmy. Super nice. We were there for 3 hours talking, and I have to say I have to adapt to the social interaction sometimes slowly, because it can get overwhelming for me fast. But why? Because I don't really have much social interactions, almost at all. I sit at home, I make videos, and then I go out by myself with my dog Bongo, with Matthias, my partner, and that's it. And that's because that's how I live in general. So that's just my personality, like a hermit. So then suddenly be thrown into this kind of social dynamic and so many people. There's going to be 1,000 people. 1,000 people in this room. I mean, it's so huge. It's the biggest one so far. It's the 5th conference. I did one in Barcelona, but that was like a workshop. We were not in the stage. And the first time on a real stage-like thing, it was in Laughlin, Nevada, in 2020. That was 6 years ago. And then I did 3 conferences here in Finland, but of course that they were not so huge like this one. This is 1,000 people, and amazing sound quality, the music. For Jimmy, this is actually his first conference. He's very excited. It's super interesting actually what he's doing. I mean, he's done interviews and stuff like that, but not on the stage. So this is going to be very exciting for him as well. And yeah, am I nervous about the presentation? Yes and no. This is a different presentation. It's not like I'm talking about a specific topic like a stellar navigation like I did in the Finnish conference. This is quite loose, not so technical presentation where I will talk about, you know, what I learned so far from the interactions with the Taygetan group, and based on that, what kind of message I will have for both sides to bridge a gap towards this, you know, official open contact or disclosure or whatever is coming. So I have my notes. I have it printed. So because of that, because it's not technical, it's kind of loose, I will speak from my heart and from my experience, from my mind. I'm not that nervous. You know, if you know what you want to say and it's not super technical, you know, you understand your subject, what you want to say, well then it's okay. Just go into the flow and enjoy it. Anyway, this is the hotel now. I'm gonna go, well, revise a little bit my presentation, maybe improve it a little bit, add some additional comments, and yeah, and tomorrow it begins. Well, this is it, the day of my presentation. Let's go in. This is about 4 hours before. Okay. This is our backstage rooms, bathrooms, catering, even showers, changing room. Okay, how do I look? I just had the makeup done by the very nice girl, and the hair. And it's like 2 hours before my presentation. So I'm gonna go now to the main place, I don't know how to call that, and see what's going on there. Okay, I will take you with me on this adventure. This is the catering. Okay. No. I understood that. She asked if I'm looking for someone. Okay. Let's see what's going on. I think nothing is happening. Maybe it's a break. It's a good moment to enter. It's very dark. Oh yeah, cool. Okay, this is the state of the room now. This is a break. There is no one there. Okay, there is no one there. It's a stage. Okay. Let's see if we can find some people. What is that? Water? Hey! Oh, this is my makeup girl. It's okay. This is like my behind the scenes video.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, she was the one making my video.
The Jedi.
Oh my gosh, wonderful. Oh, nice. I think this is for the guys because there is a separate room for the guys and for the girls. How do I feel? I feel such a mix of emotions, I will tell you. I feel calm in general. However, I am also experiencing some spectrum of emotions. A bit nervous, yes, but more like because I'm supposed to be nervous, you know, like wow, you'll be speaking and that's like you're supposed to be nervous. But I'm actually okay. I'm quite okay. Of course, a little bit nervous. To be honest, I am more nervous about the whole social interactions around my speech, because my speech, I will go, I speak. But the 3 days of like constant social interactions, very nice people. Of course, this is on me because I don't have much experience interacting so much with many people. Okay, let's go back to the main theater. Main room and wait for some performance. Still have time. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm about 20 minutes in before I have to go. I want to have a little surprise as well at the end to read. And yeah, I think I'm okay. I'm a bit worried about the translation. I was actually using the app to translate, the app recommended here by organizers to translate, and it wasn't working. They had to reboot the system. So I'm the only speaker who speaks English and they have to use that app. So let's hope that it works. We'll see. That I cannot control. I can only focus on my presentation and that's it. Okay, let's go. Well, I'm here. Very soon I have my mic hooked up. I met Matt from the United States. He came especially here, a follower since 2021. Hello Matt, if you see this. It was nice to meet you. So everything seems to be working. Let's see, let's hope the translation works. And there's going to be, I think, some music before, and then I will go. People gathering.
Cette planète que se trouve la gemme du temps. Espérons que notre prochaine conférencière l'aura avec elle et va nous la remettre. Elle vient de Finlande. Elle parle anglais et espagnol, lui permettant de s'adresser à un large public. Elle a eu la chance d'être mise en contact direct avec des Pleiadiens de Taygetan et a tout mis en œuvre pour partager leurs informations au plus grand nombre. Missionnée du Nouveau Monde, elle fait appel à son ressenti et sa reliance à ses dimensions de l'être pour animer sa chaîne Cosmic Agency en anglais ou Agencia Cosmica en espagnol. Nous aurons la traducteur là avec l'application qui va vous allez pouvoir
pour info, la traduction derrière l'ordinateur, c'est bon? Ça fonctionne?
Orpheus, est-ce que Gaussien est présente pour la téléportation?
38.
Est-ce que Orpheus est bébé?
38 on lance.
Téléportation. Bien reçu. Téléportation dans 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Téléportation.
Mesdames et messieurs, nous avons le plaisir d'accueillir Gaussien du Sac. Ladies and gentlemen, Gaussien of Cosmic Agency. Welcome, Gaussien!
I do have a song for you. There you go.
Oh, fantastic. I got it. Bonne conférence.
Okay, let me just put my stuff away. 1 second, please. I hope the translation is working. Okay. My notes. Hello everybody, enchantée. Enchantée. Enchantée de faire votre connaissance. I know some French, thanks. Merci beaucoup. I know some French, but not enough. So I will speak English this time. Is the translation working? Oh my gosh, no? No or yes? Yes, no? Okay, so sometimes I think it needs some time to catch up, to warm up. How many of you, can you raise your hand? How many of you can see the translation working? No. Okay, guys? What do we do?
They just have to switch the button to English, because now all the English people could listen in the French into English. We have to reverse it. Donc on est en train de changer maintenant pour que ce soit le français qui soit traduit.
I was worried a little bit about that because I know I'm the only person speaking English and I wanted you to really understand what I want to say. So I live in Finland. I will be brief in my introduction because I want to focus on the material itself. So since 2017, we have been in direct contact with the Taygetan Pleiadians, who are people, physical people, and present in the orbit of the Earth, as well as many other races. They are not the only one, and we are not the only ones who they have talked to. That's very important to understand. I am not some kind of a chosen one or some kind of representative. No, I'm just an ordinary person. For a very long time, I was like you, going to conferences and just dreaming of some kind of communication. So for me, this is unreal that a few years after that, I'm actually standing here. Extraterrestrials, from my experience, have a little more patience with the humans falling for different agendas. From my experience, they sometimes are a little bit impatient with how slow we are learning or waking up to certain things or certain lies and agendas. And we could especially see this through the last COVID pandemic, which actually that was one of the major phases of our contact, where we were sharing what they were sharing about what was happening, and we were warning people about the vaccines and all the genetics issues there. So I remember that they were very almost like irritated and frustrated with the people falling for the agendas. And I would say to them, on Earth have the right to question who they are. We don't know. We have been living under these distractions and deceptions, especially deceptions, for such a long time. It's hard to know sometimes who is who, right? So, ET people, we have the right to question. We have the right to question, and even question their interests, question their intentions. This is actually also something they encourage too, to analyze and question. But sometimes, if there is too much questioning, I notice from my interactions, too much questioning of them or their intentions or something, they would get defensive because, and this is the message to the people, understand that they have lived under the denial of their existence for a very long time, and they are tired of always having to prove themselves. Reincarnation is real, we reincarnate. But even then, we are going to apply still our logic to how reincarnation works. For example, it has to be linear. So when someone dies, well, I die in 77, well then I will reincarnate in 77 and I'll become someone else in the same year. And that's not how reincarnation works. They were explaining to us how you can actually, from the etheric soul level, where you go after you die. I have a YouTube channel in French. In French, my mother is helping me actually, because she is a French teacher. So she records her voice. And that channel It's called Space Academy Sector Terre. And in that channel, I have to mention this is the same race that has contacted Billy Mayer in the 70s. They have been present here since, well, they have been present here coming and going since very ancient times, but especially since 1952. And they have even attempted to contact President Eisenhower. President Eisenhower had a meeting with one of them, but later they changed their approach from contacting the government. They realized that's not the way to go, and they decided to approach civilians. And this is how it started with Billy Mayer, because what they wanted is to seize information. Message. And I'm not gonna, this is someone that we have known for quite a long time, 7 years or so. But this person wants to remain anonymous. But they left a message for me to read. And it's from a special friend who lives among us. Okay, I'll leave it at that. Okay. Oh my God. Just finished. And I'm running to the store. I want to go to the store. I think it's about like a half an hour walk because I need food for Monday picnic. Anyway, it went fine. Time-wise and everything, it was just perfect. I felt good on the stage. I was trying to slow down to make sure the translation is working and people can understand me. Yes, I don't know how it was received, but I did what I had to do. Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised that I'm getting more and more comfortable in these situations. Not so nervous. Well, if you know what you're gonna say and you have the words to express it, well then what's the problem? What's the problem? Anyway, let's go to the store.
One more time.
Uranus. Distance du Soleil, 2,9 milliards de kilomètres. Distance de la Terre, 2,75 milliards de kilomètres. 50 724 kilomètres. Atmosphère, hélium et méthane. Composition du sol. Uranus est une géante de glace avec un intérieur principalement composé de glace d'eau, d'ammoniac et de méthane, sans sol solide. Température moyenne, moins 195 degrés Celsius. Temps de rotation sur son axe, 17,2 heures terrestres.
Parfait Orpheus, propulsion en avant toute, direction Uranus.
Bien lieutenant. Hyperespace dans 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Avant d'accueillir notre prochaine conférencière, nous allons monter nos fréquences en écoutant un musicien très connecté. Dream of Orion est un auteur et musicien franco-espagnol connecté aux étoiles, au Galactic.
Okay? You ready?
Yes.
Come on, Limoges!
Où on fuit les les gens de Tartarie avant d'être oxy. Et donc leurs orphelins d'ailleurs ont été mis dans des écoles et on leur a encore maintenant appliqué pour nous laver le cerveau. Maintenant parler
No, es espontáneo. Yo así grabo también. Mira quién tengo aquí. 2 amigos de Agencia Cósmica y Despejando Enigmas. Conmigo, ¿cómo se llamáis?
Rita, yo soy Rita, sí.
¿Rita?
Tony.
Y Tony, y vinieron de Barcelona.
Sí. Bueno, hemos venido de Barcelona y a saludar a Goya y a verla, ¿no? Estamos muy emocionados.
Sí, nos hacía mucha ilusión.
Sí.
Okay. ¿Estabais ayer en mi conferencia?
Llegamos muy tarde.
Okay.
Sí, hemos venido en coche y llegamos tarde, pero encantados.
Pero al menos aquí estamos. De hecho, yo voy a repetir todo esto, lo que yo dije, voy a hacer el vídeo, porque no me dejan grabar y no me dejan ponerlo en mi canal aún.
Así que lo comentaste. Exacto,
tal vez en 6 meses, no sé. Wow. Pero yo lo que voy a hacer es grabar el vídeo desde casa con el mismo contenido, porque creo que es interesante el enfoque que yo le di, era un poco diferente.
Hablar directo arriba, ¿no?
Era como mensajes a 2 lados.
Exacto, sí.
Entonces voy a repetir. Muchas gracias. Bueno.
A ti.
Mira, aquí estoy con otra chica que acabo de conocer. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Ana Rita, soy portuguesa, pero estoy habitando en Francia.
Ok, y viniste aquí para la conferencia, para el Symposium. ¿Y cómo te parece todo aquí?
Yo tenía un amigo que ha venido hace 2 años, ahora he tenido la oportunidad de venir con él. Estoy encantadísima y aún más de vergüenza en directo porque claro, después de 6 años ahora, porque
6 años.
Yo he visto el canal desde 2020 y he seguido todo lo que todos sabemos, lo hemos vivido con vosotros, todos juntos. Lo que es más emocionante,
lo malo,
lo bueno, todo de corazón, de sentir que hay mucho empeño, que hay mucha, ¿cómo se dice? Coraje de alma, de corazón, mucha honestidad, ¿cómo decir? Mucha transparencia de corazón y de alma, y que eso ¿cómo se dice? Se transmite a distancia. Voilà. Estoy muy grata de os conocer y de todo lo que habéis transmitido, tú y Robert. Pues,
muchas gracias. Por eso también quería conocer a la gente, porque no tenemos la oportunidad, estamos muy cerrados en nuestras cuevas.
Claro, y esta oportunidad es buenísima. Es el punto de convergencia óptimo.
Exacto.
Ahora aquí en Francia, porque bueno, quizás en España no habría tenido
porque yo no tengo oportunidad ahora para venir ni nada que me llama ahí ahora. Bueno, tenemos más gente esperando, entonces muchas gracias.
So I'll just hold it that way?
Yeah, like that.
Great. I'll be there so that you
How long will it be?
2 minutes?
Okay.
Can that? Yes. Yes. You look at me and not
I look at you.
Yes, best. So is it all right for the angle?
Rolling.
Okay. So if you had to, just give us a message today after what you experienced.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that looks a little bit strange.
Yes. I was thinking to pick it up.
Okay, pour moi, c'est bon.
Yes, second day of the symposium. After everything you experienced today, the message you gave us yesterday, could you give us in a few words what you would recommend, what you feel exactly about what's happening and the importance of what we're experiencing now?
It's not an easy question because sometimes I'm not very good with these spontaneous answers. I usually have my notes and I prepare myself. I'm very organized. Spontaneously, what I would say, the message would be, well, first of all, I just want people to really understand that, although we already know this, that we are not alone in the universe, but most importantly, that there is more humanity out there. And we are surrounded by the non-human, not from Earth, humans out there that we have not been created on Earth, and life continues and keeps evolving outside in human form, non-human form. We are just surrounded by countless intelligences out there. And they are much closer than we imagine. It doesn't have to be, although it can be all the time, something very coded or enigmatic. They are people like us, and they can communicate even in our own language. And we need to normalize the subject as much as we can if we want to expand toward that more official open contact with them, because that's who they are. They are our family. They are not gods, not angels, not orbs. They are part of the Silurian family. We all form part of the Silurian family, and this is very important to understand if we want this full disclosure and open contact.
Okay.
You know what? I was looking at my camera, not at you.
It's okay. It was a good direction.
Okay.
No, it was a good direction. No, I don't believe.
Is it enough?
Raoult, Gosia, Julie et Lilou, Charles Maxence Laillé, Nathalie et Théo, Jimmy Blanchette et Anatole. Merci à tous. Thierry Roger, nos artistes éveillés. Et j'appelle aussi Alain Ballas, Alexandre Kelland, Canal Virgin, Freddy Mouchard, Luc Baudin, Nicolas Raoul, Nicolas Turban, Philippe Arnoux et Valérie Gidon. Allez, venez, venez, venez. On y va, let's go, merci à vous. Et on vous propose qu'on finisse en beauté.
Levez-vous, dansez avec nous.
Merci, un grand merci de votre confiance. Elle a été créée par Anatole, la musique.
Rassemblons-nous, peuple des étoiles, sous la
Well, this is the last day, picnic day. We are arriving. There's some kind of very nice, interesting looking, medieval looking ruin or something there in front of us. I actually got 2 extra sweaters from one of the guys here. 2, because I was cold. Now it's getting warmer. So nice. Hello, here we are with Lilu, which we just mentioned. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Yes, very good. She speaks English.
A little, just a little. Huh?
Oh, they are very shy. No, she speaks very good English, thank you. One of the few at the conference that spoke English. Not many people were able to communicate in English with me.
Okay.
Oh, they were shy also. Sometimes people are shy.
Yes, I am a little shy too.
It wasn't your. I just found out that this was the first time conference for Julie.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
yes, me too.
You too?
Yeah, but I do conference for my job, for my vocation, but not for that, and not with
so
many people.
I thought this was like, I don't know, like you are so famous here and everybody loves you and knows you, that this is like your 10th conference.
No,
thought so.
Not at all, not at all. Really? But I do lives, so on the lives I have the habit to talk and talk and talk.
Yeah, and spontaneous, no notes.
No notes, spontaneous, with inspiration.
Yeah.
Just inspiration.
And you were complimenting each other. They were both on the stage, and it was very nice, complimentary.
Yes, and we
soul
loved,
sisters.
We loved this first experience.
Wow. Hello.
Hello.
I'm recording here. Yeah, for the.
You're recording the other side.
I'm recording all sides because this is a 360 camera.
Okay.
But I am choosing then only us.
Okay.
I will choose.
Okay.
Us.
Okay.
So
thank you. It's very, very, very fine experience.
Yeah. It was very nice to meet you and have a new friend.
Me too. I'm pleased to meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you now.
I prefer have a better English to speak more with you.
Yeah. No, but for me it's sufficient. It's nice.
Thank you very much.
Flowing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Hi.
This is beautiful.
I'm recording. Are you okay?
That's okay.
It's okay to record?
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you want to say hi to Cosmic Agency video?
Sure.
This is a behind the scenes I'm making.
Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So here we are with who?
This is Matt. Yeah.
This is Matt.
Yeah.
This is the guy that I mentioned. I actually mentioned you already behind the scenes
sweet.
on the first day, and I actually even greeted you.
Yeah.
I said, hi, Matt. So this is Matt. You came from
the United States, North Carolina. Yeah.
Specifically for this conference, for the trip?
Specifically to see you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, long-time subscriber.
Wow.
So
Since when?
2021, around there. Yeah. So I've seen all the videos multiple times. So yeah, it's been a long journey. And it's been a dream to meet you. So
okay.
Well, so glad to be here.
I hope it didn't disappoint you in some way.
No, your presentation was amazing. So.
Sometimes people meet me and like, wow, you were so normal. Like, yeah, I am normal. I don't know.
I feel like I'm boring. So it's.
No, you couldn't be. Impossible. No one is in this in this world.
Yeah.
We are crazy, in a good way.
Yeah.
And what did you think about the symposium in general? Were you here for the whole duration?
Yes, I was here for the whole duration. Yeah. It was really nice. The venue, the Zenith, I felt like was really nice, surprisingly nice inside, and just very professional. Everything was done well.
Yeah. It was so much work that Anik had to do. I
can imagine.
I was surprised with the fact that normally the conferences are quite serious, and it goes from the speaker to the speaker, and there's like nothing in between that joins the presentations. There's no music, there's no artistic touch.
Yeah.
And here there's like this theme, galactic theme being weaved, and music and singers. like a performance, like a show.
I noticed that, much like your videos where, you know, you pride yourself in presenting them the best way possible. It kind of felt like that, like there was thought put into everything, you know, the transitions, the music, the lighting, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Like there was a feeling to it. Maybe, thanks for noticing that in my videos, because I always try. That's why it sometimes takes me such a long time, because I need to make it like nice.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why I paid attention to that.
Exactly.
Also here, like, oh, this is like really done with feeling. And
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And well, anything else you would like to say to the Cosmic Agency community?
It is wonderful here. You know, I wish you guys could all see this as well. But it's a beautiful experience, and I think there are many good things coming. I have a good feeling. You know, do you as well with this? I mean, your message was incredible.
So this is the location. They are beginning there. We're gonna do some kind of meditation. There's gonna be lunch time. And let's hope it's not gonna rain. I just want to share with you that a lady came up just now to me and said she really loved the presentation. She was Dutch, and that she said, wow, it sounds so real. Finally sounds so real. That's what she commented. So because we are very down to earth still with our information, you know. The Taygetan knowledge is very, very expanding, but also real, down to earth. I would say, with a lot of physical details and explanations of stuff. Anyway, this is the view. This is wow. There's these peace rocks everywhere, and nice views. You can see some hills that I'm not used to in Finland. There we have it. Okay, let's go. Hello there! Here we are with another amazing person that I just met, and he's Russian, living in Czech Republic.
Yes, in Praga.
What's your name?
My name is Vova.
Vova, and I met him, and he's telling us how he loves parkour. This is your passion.
Parkour, gymnastics, acrobatics.
Yeah, and he has his YouTube channel. I will share that if you want to see. And he was talking about, this is amazing, how he's trying to influence his community, because he's pretty famous, no, in Czech Republic.
Yeah, between kids and teenagers.
And he's trying to influence that community with positive energy. And you say what?
I have a passion for parkour and gymnastics, and I do it for all my life. And a lot of kids and teenagers, they follow me, and I'm trying to be good.
Have a good influence on them.
Yeah, good influence. So I do my stuff, what I do, and they are trying to be like me. So I do this acrobatics and this crazy stuff. If you want, I can show you.
Yes, he's gonna show us. Okay. Wow! What the hell? Wow! More. I've never seen it in real life, so I'm amazed.
Okay.
You see?
I can show you back here.
Yes. Just don't hurt yourself. Oh my God, I'm worried because I've never seen it in real life.
I need to warm up more.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome.
Amazing. And he's done amazing flips. I saw on water, through water. I saw that one that was super long on water. Yeah. Ah, careful! That's a tree. Yeah. Look, you have audience.
Welcome.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Okay.
I can do wall flip off tree. Look.
Okay, yeah. Off tree. But be careful, there are people. Yes. Okay. Wow, thank you. So you see, we have a variety of people here, and this is really cool. Okay, thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
When I found your channel, I started to watch like all videos from the beginning, because it makes sense to watch from the beginning. That's why I started to watch from the beginning, like all day long, like 10 videos per day, from morning to evening. I watched everything, and it was resonated to me so much. And this logic in the videos, very logical, everything, good explanation, and I liked it so much.
Yeah, what I like that it's very expansive, but also very, like I was saying, down to earth in a way, logical. It's not so fluffy. It's still something we can grasp and understand, you know, because a lot of it's not new agey. It's
metaphysical, but still concrete.
Yeah, exactly. Metaphysical, but concrete. Yeah.
Yes, and when you started to explain your videos, for me it was like very logical, and subconsciously it was like I was looking for it all of my life.
Me too.
Subconsciously.
That's right there.
Yeah.
That's right there. Yeah.
And when I found it, it resonated so much because everything is so logical and obvious and makes sense.
Yeah.
And I connected all the dots, all the puzzles.
Yeah.
That was me.
Yeah. I have a feeling that the French people that have seen my presentation for the first time, especially with the applications, I don't think they realize what we are saying here. I don't think they realize the depth of this information. I mean, because my presentation was very like shallow still. I mean, it was different. I didn't touch on the information itself. And I think
there's not the time.
Not the time. I don't think they realize like what they are dealing with, and you know. There was presentations about the lights, about the radio signals, which is amazing. It's great that they have this excitement.
Yeah.
But here we have like direct information already. They're speaking.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think these people, more of the people that didn't know me, don't realize that fully from my presentation.
I think the same. But I liked your presentation. It was, but you already everything what you said, you already said it many times. In each presentation before.
I felt, you think so? I felt like it was still different because, for example, I never mentioned the messages to the ETs.
Yeah.
Like that side, I don't think I ever gathered like so many points to address them.
I feel that all the time though, like about not just this place and French people, but all of Earth. Like I think about all the people who do not know about this information, have not found it. Like how many lives could it change? You know, like ours.
Yes.
If they were exposed to this information.
You know what they will tell you? I don't speak English.
What they will tell you?
What they will tell you? They will tell you, okay, but I need to pay the bills. What should I do
Yes.
with this information?
True.
What does it help me with my real life?
Does it change? Like,
But if everybody will change their minds, then the world will be better.
It's really great, isn't it? To meet all these different people from different walks of lives and sub-communities. Like I didn't know anything about parkour, and see how this information is reaching all these different areas of life and different types of people. I don't see that when I work just online. I mean, I can hear someone say something online, hey, I am this and that, but doesn't have the same impact as meeting the person personally. It's a nice area. It's a bit raining now. Today I'm leaving. My train actually leaves in about 8 hours from Limoges back to France. So I'm taking the train. And tomorrow morning I'm actually flying, not back to Helsinki, that'll be a surprise, but to Malta, where I will be for 6 days. That trip I was supposed to take with Matthias because that was his reconnaissance, his exploration trip, because we were thinking maybe to move to some kind of not subterranean, that sounds, because Malta has a lot of subterranean, that's maybe what I was thinking, Mediterranean country, and we were supposed to go there together, but he couldn't come. The last minute he got a job situation, so that's why I have to now go there by myself, and I'll be there for about 6 days, and after that coming back to Finland, going back to Finland. I must say, I think it has to do with my past in the Templar times, which I'm 100% sure I was involved with that. And I felt it for the first time when I was on the plane above France, looking down. And I had that feeling, and it's not my first time in France, but for some reason this is the first time I felt it. I felt like I've been here before. I recognized the energy of the place. And I still feel it now, like it's familiar. The energy of the place. There's some kind of a mystical energy here that I'm recognizing. And I'm almost sure, I cannot say 100% because I don't have specific memory, but I'm almost sure it goes back to Templars because when each time I see Templars, and I know there is a dark history there as well, and there's a lot of distortion about them as well. I'm not sure. I really wish I could understand fully what happened there in history, but each time I see something about them, or they get mentioned, or their symbols, the symbols, the cross, I just feel such a emotion in me, almost like very deep nostalgia, and almost like pain, like something very painful and nostalgic, and something deep that happened there, because otherwise I wouldn't have that connection. For example, I feel nothing about Egypt. I don't know why. A lot of people feel connection to Egypt. I don't feel anything. Looking at the pyramids, thinking about pyramids, although I think there's something there in me that is blocking that on purpose. Because for sure, as a Taygetan past, in the Taygetan past, I had to be involved with that as well. But I don't have that connection, and I think it's on purpose, because maybe if I was connected, maybe that would really activate something there that I don't want to be activated. So I think I program myself on purpose. I feel that, not to recognize or stay away from Egypt. But yeah, Templars, it feels different. It feels closer to me. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey there! Look who I have here.
Hey guys, Dream of Orion, how are you doing?
Dream of Orion. What's your name? Name?
Oli.
Oli, yeah, I didn't know that. Look at that.
Orion, yeah.
Oli. And he was the amazing singer and the musician with the Dream of Orion music. I cannot include that because it has copyright.
Yes.
Right?
No, you can put the music if you want.
I can put the music,
yes,
but I'm not going to get a strike or something.
No, at all.
Oh, okay, then I'm going to include it. It's really cool.
Yes.
And yeah, what would you like to say to the community of Cosmic Agency?
I just would like to say thank you guys, and thanks for the love, thanks for the connections. Thank you, Gosia.
Yeah, because and, you know Cosmic Agency, no? Before.
Yes, we are all connected, I guess.
Oh!
We are. That's a big bird.
Yeah.
This big bird. We are just there to spread the love and the energy, the good vibe, all together.
Yes, I like
with you.
I like his glasses. Anyway, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Gosia, for this moment. To know you, it was a pleasure.
And, of course. Nice to meet you.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you around.
Ciao, ciao.
Travel back in time.
ou pas?
Oui, moi si tu veux.
Allez, 1, 2, 3.